Welcome to Baja Window to the South. We are your hosts, Olga SanchezdelaVega.
And I'm Denitza Garcia. Baja Window to the South, it's a weekly program that showcases the best of Baja California.
And we know you've been telling us how much you love San Quintin, so we're gonna show you a hidden gem that we have there. Are you ready?
Oh my God, of course, let's go. La Lobera is a sea line crater just 3 dusty miles from Highway number 1 at kilometer 47.5 south of San Quintin, Baja California, which is about 4 hours and a half driving from San Diego and Tijuana. Hello everybody, I'm Denitza Garcia and we are here at La Lobera in San Quintin, Baja California. Considered a wonder here in Baja. Let's go check it out.
Es algo que no puedes ver en ningún otro lugar. Las vistas son fantásticas, hay unos paisajes hermosos y la verdad es muy recomendable venir a conocer este lugar.
Increíble. ¿Vieron focas?
Sí, vimos algunas, pero sí, está muy suave, está muy padre la verdad.
Que es la primera vez que vengo y ya me habían recomendado mucho el lugar y sí está muy bonito, algo diferente que no pensaba que existía aquí en Baja California.
La Lobera is a beauty you just don't expect. And even though it's a little hard to get here because of the sandy road, it is totally worth it. And yes, you can watch the seals there.
Les va a dar un poco de miedo un tramo ahí del camino, pero vale la pena arriesgarse y llegar hasta este punto.
Through the image, you can appreciate what La Lobera is about, a hidden wonder. It can even be a wonderful set for a movie, let me tell you. And of course, you can feel nature at its best. Thank you again, San Quintin, Baja California, for such a wonderful experience. Well, hello everyone. I'm extremely excited because this is exciting. I'm here in Entram gym with someone truly special. He's been training for a long time already. He's basically a creator of talent in mixed martial arts. It's an honor for me to present a Raúl Arvizu. Muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros, Raúl. ¿Cómo te iniciaste en las artes marciales y cuánto tiempo llevas en este deporte, en este negocio?
Artes marciales, yo creo que tengo tengo que sacar cuentas, ¿no? como 25 años. De chiquito me interesaban las artes marciales. En ese tiempo Kung Fu y Karate, ¿no? Siempre ha sido una fijación mía. Me encantó ese deporte, ¿no? Porque antes no había dónde pelear o con dónde competir para un arte marcialista, simplemente no lo había. Y así empezó mi carrera. Ya nunca paré, desde los 13 años nunca paré. Me retiré como peleador y me quedé 100% a este deporte.
Inclusive sé que has entrenado a varios campeones, ¿no? Eres un creador verdaderamente de talentos.
Siempre mi meta fue generar peleadores, ¿no? Y el éxito se mide ganando peleas. Obviamente, decir campeones es relativo porque soy campeón de muchas ligas, ¿no?
Claro.
Tuve la oportunidad de trabajar con Brandon mucho tiempo, que fue el primer campeón del UFC en la historia de México, y creo que he entrenado aproximadamente unos 20 peleadores que han peleado en el UFC.
¿Nos puedes platicar un poco de tu experiencia de trabajar con Brandon?
Bueno, Brandon fue algo muy orgánico. Empezó de niño, a los 13 años, y hasta que jiu-jitsu y tiene mucho la filosofía de este gimnasio de entrenar muy duro, entrenar todos los días, hacer lo que todos se tengan que hacer. Hubo altas y bajas, peleando, pero igual a mi trabajo yo creo que lo hizo él, que yo pienso que trabajando duro y haciendo las cosas bien hechas, y a veces no es cuestión de 1 año, 2 años, es cuestión de 10, 15 años, ¿no?
Claro.
Para lograr tus metas. Y pues él lo pudo lograr. Yo siempre he creído en la infraestructura para generar peleadores. Ocupo pues, donde vivan, de qué comen, a qué entrenen, con quién entrenen, ocupo entrenadores. Antes todo ese trabajo lo tenía que hacer yo solo, pero ahorita ya gracias a tanto tiempo ya tengo un equipo de trabajo, ¿no? Ya tengo administradores, tengo gente que me ayuda con el manejo de los peleadores, gente que me ayuda haciendo eventos, otros entrenadores que me dieron diferentes etapas. Uno de mis sueños siempre era tener mi propio gimnasio. Es una meta que lo logré hace 3 años y medio. Quería poner un gimnasio chiquito, pero propio, y todavía no lo acabo. Todavía estoy en un proceso de acabarlo y eso me dio mucha libertad. Entonces ahorita ¿por qué? Porque ya no me preocupo por el negocio.
Que bueno, cabe mencionar que es algo que el MMA ha crecido mucho también aquí en Baja California, ¿no? Y pero tienes aparte de diferentes países del mundo, ¿no?
Pues yo creo que la ciudad más importante de toda Latinoamérica, excluyendo Brasil, es Tijuana. En MMA.
Claro.
Ahorita creo que hay 7 peleadores de UFC viviendo aquí. O sea, México tiene 1, Guadalajara tiene 2, Latinoamérica yo creo que no tiene ni uno ahorita. Todavía no ha crecido lo suficiente porque en Estados Unidos hay super gimnasios, hay mucha infraestructura, hay mucho dinero. Entonces muchos peleadores que les iba bien, pues tienen que ir a Estados Unidos. Ahorita lo que está pasando es que muchos peleadores que quieren crecer ven este gimnasio que ya es un gimnasio profesional. Y cuando digo profesional, porque muchas escuelas son escuelas chiquitas, que dan clases y hacen lo que pueden. Pero aquí ya es un gimnasio con un equipo profesional, claro. ¿No? Que hay un horario para peleadores, hay mucha gente con quien entrenar, hay terapeutas, hay todo como si fuera un equipo. Entonces, estamos siendo una opción para la gente en Latinoamérica. No somos el primer gimnasio, yo creo que te damos cierta... Entonces yo creo que el 80%, antes el 100% de mi gente era gente mexicana.
Que también ahorita me comentabas las mujeres, ¿no? Ya hay más presencia de mujeres y va también en aumento.
Fíjate, este año tuve mis 2 primeras mujeres peleadoras en UFC, que nunca había tenido. Tuve a una argentina, que fue la primera argentina en pelear. Ganó su última pelea, sacó bono, noqueó en Singapur, creo que estábamos en UFC. Y acaba de debutar una muchacha que es local, de Primo Tapia, pero pues local.
Claro.
Y son las 2 muchachas que tengo, ¿no? Pero igual es un proyecto que ahorita, güey, los próximos meses y años le quiero poner más énfasis al equipo de mujeres, porque es más complicado.
Para alguien que quiere iniciar, porque sé que a veces has tenido un poco de lista de espera, que por ahí se te ha saturado también, ¿no?
Pues es algo muy serio, es algo que a mí, yo tengo mensajes todos los días. Le digo, yo quiero ser peleador. Le digo, ¿qué experiencia tienes? Nada. Yo, ¿a qué me hablas a mí? ¿Sí me explico?
Sí.
O sea, si eres de un ranchito, sé campeón en tu ranchito. Si eres de una ciudad pequeña, sé campeón en tu ciudad. Sé campeón del estado. O sea, empieza a competir, come bien, aprende nutrición, trabaja tu físico, hace unas 5 o 6 peleas, ¿no? Y ya digo, la gente que ya tienes algo que ofrecer, ¿no?
Claro.
Entonces, es un trabajo muy difícil. O sea, es más fácil ser exitoso como abogado o como empresario que yo ser exitoso en este deporte. Y el problema es que la gente tiene que estar poquita loca, porque tienen que tener mucha ética de trabajo, tienen que ser muy inteligentes y quieren pelear. ¿Sí me explico?
Sí.
O sea, si eres flojo, la mayoría de la gente es floja. No te va bien este deporte. O sea, tienes que ser muy inteligente, tienes que tener una ética de trabajo muy alta, porque vas a tener que trabajar 8 años para poder lograr una meta. ¿Sí? Empezar a pelear. No a pelear, pero a lo mejor empezar a llegar a la UFC. Es un proyecto de 8 o 10 años. Sí. Y muy poca gente tiene esa capacidad, ¿no? Entonces, lo que le recomiendo a la gente es de que empiecen de cero, sean disciplinados, pueden entrenar por gusto, o sea, llegar a cinta negra en algo o ser profesionales en algo. Sí, y si lo ameritan y creen que tienen algo de valor, ya pueden hablar a alguien como yo y decirme, oye, ¿sabes qué? Me interesa venir, me interesa entrenar. Claro. Y si ya has hecho algo con tu vida, digo, bueno, pues este joven es campeón nacional de lucha, este joven tiene 5 peleas de box, este muchacho tiene 5-0.
Ya tiene una plataforma.
Ya tiene algo para que mutuamente nos podemos ayudar.
¿Dónde te podemos encontrar? Tus redes sociales y todo para que el público sepa.
Raúl Arvizu, así me ponen, Raúl Entram, creo que así me pueden encontrar. Sí. El gimnasio está en Tijuana, en la calle 7, en la zona centro, entre Negrete y Ocampo.
Gracias. Thank you so much for joining us here in Baja Window to the South. This was Raúl Arvizu, okay? UFC, MMA, well, all you want.
And you know how much I love MMA and the UFC. Denitza, that was amazing. And this sport continues to grow here in Baja. Well, now we're gonna make a quick switch and we're gonna learn more about the Margarita. So after you do all your training and everything and you wanna come and party, let's learn more about the history of the Margarita.
Let's talk about the Margarita drink. Did you know that was supposedly created in Baja? And apparently there are a few versions of who really invented it. Let's check out this story about the margarita.
So Armando here is going to talk about what he knows and the story of it, right?
Yeah, that's right. I cannot be sure what that it was. This man was Danny Herrera. Okay, this is a story I know. Okay, and it sounds very good. Okay, there was this man called Danny Herrera in his house. Started to host reunions with actors or actresses who came down from Los Angeles. They were going down to Ensenada to this Playa Hotel, where they had casino. It was very almost like the Tijuana casino, but not as much. So they made like a pit stop in La Gloria. It's almost halfway to Ensenada from Los Angeles. Okay, so Danny took them in and he prepared some drinks for them or maybe food. That's he started that way. In time, he built the bar in the bigger place, and later he even made a hotel. It's still, you can still see it in La Gloria. But there was this one guy who was a car manufacturer from Detroit, and he had a relationship, maybe I don't know if it was marriage, but with this girl who was wanted to be an actress, dancer from LA, from Hollywood. Okay, she was called Margaret. I don't remember the last name, but okay, well, she was called Margaret. Okay, so they got together, and he was an old guy. She was very young. Okay, and he couldn't come down all of the time. So sometimes she came down by herself and traveled to Ensenada and stopped in La Gloria to have a little pick me up. And Danny and her became friends. But what the problem she had was she was allergic to all sorts of alcoholic drinks, except for tequila. So Danny, knowing that she was a very good customer, he started to try to find something that she could give her with tequila, and that's when he made his Margarita, because her name was Margaret. So she's the one who started going there, and he prepared her Margarita, and then she went down to Ensenada and told them what she tried in La Gloria. That's when it started to become famous. So that's the story.
Well, there you go. Here's one of the stories about who created the margarita drink. Actually, so famous around the world. We are going to be looking around searching for another story about the margarita, but what apparently is true is that it was invented here in Baja California.
And we continue to be lucky with the most amazing talents that we have here in Baja. And we have Nasmar here with us from Entre Desiertos, and he's just going to join us and tell us a little bit about the band and what they're doing and how he got started. So welcome to Baja Window to the South.
Thank you very much, Olga. I'm fine. How are you?
Good, thank you. And I mean, what a glorious day, right?
Yeah, it's super sunny here in Tijuana, and thank you very much for inviting me. I'm excited to talk about my project and the band, the other band members. We've met some 6-7 years ago, and we started the band, really close friends, and we used to play in another bands before that, so we knew each other from musical scene here in the city, and that's how we started, and now we have 7 years later, and we have released some 3 EPs, and right now we're recording our first full-length album.
Wow,
Yeah.
and you have been advancing every single time, and you started and you play rock, so that is your
Yeah, the
genre.
band pretty much it's kind of like a mixture of rock music, Latin rock, but also electronic music with some elements also of jazz, and pretty much it's a contemporary rock band. It's not a rock, just kind of like solid band, but yeah.
Well, that is exactly what we like, right? We like a little bit of combination of everything.
Exactly.
And that's what Baja is. Baja is, you know, when you come here, people sometimes think like, what kind of music am I gonna listen to? And the fact that we have young talent like you guys that is representing us, and you are traveling as well. tell us more about your career and what got you started, and why do you decided to go with the drums?
Yeah, well, my musical career started as a kid, and I was kind of like, yeah, I like to play music, but my father also was a musician, so we had a guitar on our home, and of course the drums and a piano, and I was kind of like just playing all those instruments, and maybe at 15 I saw like a guy playing a Nirvana song, I remember, and I thought, oh, I want to do that type of music at that age, right? And that's how my journey on the drums started, and that just went like on playing with some friends, playing with bands, and right now it's pretty wild because on the studio our band plays like a lot of instruments, so it's kind of like we have two different processes. We record the songs and we can play like drums or guitar or compose with a piano, and everyone can do that. But now at the time of like rehearsing for playing that live,
yes,
we have like our main instrument, and I play drums, and we have another 4 friends that play bass, 2 guitars, synthesizers, and we sing. 3-person sings in the band.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So this is a full-on beautiful show. So you get all of our body excited, our minds thinking about where we're gonna go. We get to travel. And tell me, why do you guys decided to call it Entre Desiertos?
Yes, everything started because a friend of ours, it was like she was like doing an art show, and that was the name of the show, and we just make a click with it, like Entre Desiertos, between deserts, right? It just makes us sense, like, for our geography,
right?
And also it speaks about something, the city we're living, kind of like you just said it, like you just mentioned this thing about being hybrid in some way. We're in between worlds. We're not a world on, I don't know, we're kind of like a mixture of worlds, and it just makes sense for us, like Entre Desiertos.
I love it.
Yeah, and we just adopted. We asked our friend, and she said yes.
She's like, yeah, go ahead, take it, right? Take it.
Yeah, it's
all
ours.
yours.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
so that's it. That's how we started.
What a pleasure. What's coming? What can we expect from the band?
Yeah.
I know you have your you mentioned more music.
Yes. Right now we're recording our first full-length album. We're half the way. Pretty much we don't have live shows coming up because when we compose, we just try to be immersive in our process. But expect a full album. Maybe some of our advances in this year, our first song from that album, and of course we want to share that with the world, and we want to start like playing live again. And you can follow us on our social media, Instagram, Facebook, so you can keep up with our process. We just share a lot of videos and stuff from the process, creative process.
Well, now you heard it, now you know. Entre Desiertos. Thank you so very much for coming here with us to come to Baja Window to the South, and we cannot wait to listen to you guys and continue to see your growth. And thank you, Nirvana.
Yeah, thank you, Dave Grohl.
Right? And thanks to your dad too, because you know it takes a great leader to create another.
Totally. Thanks for the invitation.
Definitely.
And now we're gonna go with Chef San Román so he can cook one of his wonderful and delicious recipes. So come on and join us.
Hello again, amigos. This is Martín San Román. I'm your host today for the Window to the South. And today we're located near to the Original Pastel de Crepas. It's called L'Atelier de Martín. This is our bakery where we do all the crepe cakes, we do the baguettes, croissants, and many, many things, okay? So today we have, I'm gonna cook for you one of our famous baguettes. It's called Pepito, or Pepite as we call it in French, okay? Which is a French baguette fresh made French baguette, which I'm going to slice. And then for the pepito, this is what I have. It's a filet mignon covered with Gruyere cheese. What we did it is that we sliced the filet mignon real thin, and then I just put it on the grill, okay? And now I'm gonna prepare our famous baguette. I cut this in half. You can come here and enjoy our baguettes. We have different flavors. Enjoy it at the patio, and believe me, you're gonna love it. So this is what I do. I have our fresh made aioli, okay? Made with fresh mayonnaise and some herbs. So I put this as a dressing so it doesn't get dry. Look, this, believe me, smells incredible and the flavor is amazing. Then I'm gonna put some grilled tomatoes, okay? Which is, they have herbe de Provence, fresh herbs, olive oil, and we're gonna cover all the baguette with it. Okay, after that, I'm gonna put the sauté onions, caramelized onions, okay? Grilled. You see this is quite enough. I'm gonna take our beef, as I said, with the Gruyere cheese. I'm gonna put it right here. I bet you right now your mouth is melting. Just a little bit of seasoning, salt, pepper. I put a little bit more olive oil. And then I put some fresh greens. This is a dish, it's a Mexican French sandwich made obviously with a baguette, but a pepito is a famous sandwich from Mexico City, okay? And then this is what I do. I just cover it, close it very well. You see, it looks amazing. I'm gonna wrap it. And then I'm gonna have to take out my gloves because otherwise the bag is gonna get dirty. We're gonna put it in a bag. And this is how you can enjoy it. And this one, just to let you know, the price average is about $13, okay? $13 and 2 people can eat from this. Comes with some chips, and this is something different to enjoy here in Tijuana. If you go through, you're going to visit Baja, you want to go camping, well, you can call us. You can find us on Facebook, and we'll have the sandwich ready for you. Or you can just come and sit at one of the tables that we have outside. This is it, the Pepito from La Atelier de Martín. Thank you very much. Again, I'm Martín San Román, and we'll see you in another episode of Window to the South. Gracias.
That looks delicious. Oh my God. I can see it in your face. Thank you.
I'm still salivating. Martín San Román, thank you so much. Wow.
And thank you for joining us this week in Baja Window to the South.
We can't wait to see you next week. You know what to do. Like, share, comment. Let us know what else you would like to see. And don't forget, come to Baja and enjoy your fun.
Most definitely. See you next week.